Oh, turn around. Turn around. There we go. Sorry, talking to my camera. Talking to the camera. Dale's going to come in here in a second and say goodbye. I got to adjust this. Let's move it down. Move it down, move it down, move it down. There. I'm just adjusting my camera. I said Dale's going to come in and say hi. Bye. Hi, bye. Whoa, hello. Have a butterfly. I mean a ladybug. Hello. Oh, goodness. I'll get it right. I'll get it right. Yeah, don't worry. There. That looks good, doesn't it? There. If I just remember to stay on this end of the table, you'll be able to see everything I'm doing. Because I'm going to move this around. You know, it's not going to stay in one spot. It's going to flip around and flip around and flip around. Yeah, I'm sure. All right, now I got to watch an ad. Got to make myself some money here, I guess. Ad playing, ad playing. Skip the ad. Okay. No, I don't want YouTube Premium. No thanks. All right, what is this? Now I have an ad over here in my chat. What's up with that? I have an ad in my chat. Okay, then. Hi, how are you? Muttnut's here, and Joe's here, and Vanessa, and there's my husband. Marion, you still in Florida where it's cold? Are you cold, Marion? Are you cold? I might have to turn this a little. Let's see. Yeah, it's cold there. It is. It's cold there. Uh-huh. Yep. Brandy told me that last night. So Marion and her husband travel around the country in their RV, apparently. Yeah. They go all over the place. But they were headed to Florida, and they're going to be close to where Brandy is. So they met Brandy. Yeah.
I've talked to them,
I don't know. I hope not. Brandy said it was cold down there for them.
Well, Tom's.
They're in Florida, and they just posted a picture, and they were like, it's not as warm as we'd hoped. Yeah, they were cold down there too. We have friends that are in Florida right now. Hi, Lisa and Tammy. Muttnuts, here we are again. You guys hang out together a lot, Tammy and Muttnuts? You hang out at the same places?
They went further south.
Yeah, they're down in Florida, and it's cold, they're saying.
No, they went further south.
Yeah.
They're down by the Keys.
Oh, they're way down there?
Yeah.
Hi, Judy. Joe, hi, Garden Craft.
Ron John's surf shop.
Oh.
Stop in and
over
the condo.
Oh, Ron John Surf Shop. There you go. Hi, Catherine. Sherry. Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer.
Garden Bank Colony.
Oh. Well, I hope they're having fun down there. Yeah. Hello, Andrea. And my chat just went past everybody. Crashly's Evil Twins here. Paula's here. Manette's here.
The Duck Dive.
A Duck Dive?
That's what the restaurant's called.
Oh. Hi, Sean. And Robin. Hello.
White House Cove Mini Golf.
Hi, Molly. Hello, Jess. No, I do not have YouTube Premium. I don't. Everyone needs it. Tell us why, Jess. Why do we need YouTube Premium? Because you don't watch the ads. Marion's cold. Yep. She's cold. Oh, they're down there. They're not down by the Keys, but they're...
I thought they were.
No, they're by Orlando. Over by Orlando.
They're on the other side. No, to this.
I got you.
I said they're going to get on the Keys, but we'll see.
Yeah, they might. Hi, Bonnie. Bonnie, Northern Texas. You made it to a live without having to watch the replay. Woo, woo. It's more fun, I think, when you watch live, isn't it? I don't know. Watching it later is fun, but we get into some crazy stuff when we're actually live. Hi, Kathy. You're in Kissimmee? Oh, Jess is in Kissimmee, and she says it's freezing. I didn't know where you were, Jess. How do I do? Hi, Gina. Oh, it jumped on me again. Hang on, it jumped again. YouTube offered you premium for 3 months for free. Sucked you in. Now you pay for it. Oh, yeah. Now you wouldn't be. It's only 48 degrees there.
Orlando.
Ah, well, it's warmer than it is here. Well, a good 10, 15 degrees warmer.
Yeah, well,
right?
it should be like, all right, it's 28 here.
She could have stayed in New Mexico, Marion says. Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
it was warmer there.
Well, they're supposed to get rain now.
Where, New Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Texas.
Hi, Dawn.
Over there. Yeah.
Jess, you are rocking them out, man. Rocking out the paintings. You get man, you get a lot done.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Have fun.
Yep. Plug your phone in.
I don't need to plug my phone in. I'm good.
Hey.
I'm good. I'm 80% charged. I'm good.
It won't last that long.
Oh yeah, it will. That'll last all night long. Yeah, I'm good. Where was I? Molly. Hit the like button. You are in the Panhandle. Yes, I know you're over there. I know where you're at because I know where Brandy's at. So if you're close to Brandy, I know where you're at. 33 in Maryland. You like I know, isn't that painting adorable? You got 3 free months, but then you think it's too much money. How much is it? How much does it even cost to get YouTube Premium? I don't know. The lights do this periodically. They flash. I don't know why. Oh, there. Whatever you just did.
It's because these ones are barely on here.
Okay, that messes up this one. Leave that light alone. Now we know. Now we know. You mess with the living room light and it makes my office light go. You know, the guy who built this house, we have some questions. He did some weird things.
He didn't do the electrical. I think it's the light bulbs.
I don't know what it is.
Special LEDs, and you gotta have a.
We're used to the cold, but that doesn't mean we like it, Jess.
It was nice and sunny today.
It's worth it because you watch YouTube a lot. Well, I guess if you watch YouTube a lot and you want to pay for it, nobody's told me how much it costs, though. How much does YouTube Premium cost? That's
the one without commercials?
Yeah.
I'd pay anything not watching damn commercials.
Oh, did you hear that? Dale's willing to pay.
Yes.
Dale is willing to pay.
Maybe we should just do it and find out.
Jess has taken over your spot of like doing lots of big, large diamond paintings quickly. It's cold in Colorado, more snow. Hi, Amelia. Wait, $11 a night? What? What's $11 a night? Apple tax. Don't get the subscription. You pay $4 more a month. What? Can't be $11 a night. $18 a month. $16.95 a month. You got $16.95 a month?
Maybe.
But then you'd put it on yours. That wouldn't help me out. Yeah. You would just put it on your YouTube then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not going to help me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but sometimes I like the commercials, about the keto and.
Oh yeah. Sometimes
there's lose weight and the doctors come on and all that happy stuff.
So you know what? Every time I watch YouTube, I get the same ad like all the time, and I'll give you one guess what it's for.
Yeah.
No, Diamond Art Club.
Oh well, yeah.
Every time I watch YouTube, I get Diamond Art Club videos.
They want you to buy something.
I buy stuff from Diamond Art Club. I don't need to see an ad. I need some different ads. I want different ads. I mean, and I skip ads anyhow, so shh, don't tell everybody that.
Oh, you can't. All right, see you later.
A family plan. Oh, there's a family plan, honey.
What?
There's a family plan.
Yeah, I got a family plan.
We're going to get you in the family plan. You can pay for you and me.
Well, we need to be on somebody else's family plan.
There you go. There you go. The boys don't watch TV, just all watch YouTube. You're all obsessed with it. Yeah. Hi, Jeanette. We are doing good. YouTube is $11 a month if you go through your web browser. $16 for the family plan. Hello, Liz. How's Liz doing? You made it. Yay. Windy and wet there. Yeah. Oh, you watch sports on YouTube? Wow. Right, Marion? I get Diamond Art Club ads all the time. I hardly get anything else. So, Sean, $11.99, I take it, is for just one subscription. It's like $17.
A lot of good news, you know.
Family plan, honey. Family plan.
What was that?
$17 for the family plan.
I didn't get that kind of money.
Oh, that's right. You're retired.
No more overtime for me.
Hello, Lizetta. You can afford it. You can afford it.
That's a lottery ticket and a half there.
Oh boy. So this morning, okay, I'll see you when you get back.
I think it's $1 billion.
I know we didn't win the $1 billion. Did you guys win? Did anybody live in Maine? Anybody here live in Maine and you won the $1 billion? No, we didn't. Okay, so I'm going to tell you before I even start diamond painting this thing, I discovered this morning, I was sitting out in the kitchen and oh my gosh, do, 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 do. Here comes the sun. I said, we had sun this morning. The sun was just out in full force. There were no clouds. The sun was shining bright and it was shining all over my kitchen table. And I was like, ah, this is so nice. We haven't seen the sun in forever, right? Haven't seen the sun in forever. So we were super excited. It was sunny. So as I was sitting at the kitchen table, and I was working on this a little bit, doing these red rhinestones on my ladybug. I've wanted to do this for the longest time, you guys. And so I'm finally doing it. It's taken me forever. It's taken forever. I'll tell you why in a minute. I looked down at my tray of rhinestones and I was like, good Lord, those are dusty, dusty, dusty rhinestones. Now, can I tell they're dusty right now? No, they don't look dusty right now. But you put them in bright, bright sunlight and they're dusty. So I'm like, well, I still don't know how I want to work on this. Like this, I think. So that makes perfect sense as to why I keep having a hard time placing my drills or my glue, my glue dots keep coming unsticky, right? Well, Jess, if you lived in Buffalo, New York, I would leave Buffalo too, because Buffalo always gets hammered with snow. Hammered with snow, right? Hi, Angela and Jody. So my glue dot can't stay sticky. It can't keep the stick because it just keeps getting this dust on it and then it won't pick up the drills. So I keep messing with the glue dot and messing with the glue dot that's in it. And I'm like, oh, but now I understand. Even though when you look at it, it's really dark too. Man, I got my light pad there. Tempted to put my light pad under it. Yay, Lynn, I'm glad you got notified. Yes, constantly having to swap out your glue dot. Dusty drills, glue dots, they don't like each other. And I didn't know that they were dusty. I really didn't. Because sitting here looking at them like this, they look fine. They're not like blatantly, grossly dirty, dusty. You know what I mean? So seeing them in the bright sunlight this morning, I was like, oh, well, this all makes perfect sense. All makes perfect sense. You go through a lot of glue dots when you do your specials. Okay, so I'm not going to feel too bad about this, but now I know. Now I know. It's really dark, though, so I am going to take a second here, and we're going to hook up the old light pad. I'm going to put my light pad under here. I had this all cleared off. My whole table was cleared off for yesterday because yesterday was crochet day. And I always take everything off this table so I can do my crochet live here. So let's see if this will help us out. Let's plug on in here and ooh, hello. Oh yeah, that's much better. much better. But now I got cord entanglement. We're entangled. Let's untangle here. Untangle. Okay, there. I gotta put my brick over there. There we go. That's better. That's much better. So yeah, I I have another pen here. Yeah, I mean, you could wash them. I don't want to wash drills. I really don't want to wash drills. Hello, Vivian. That's the last thing I feel like doing. So I just filled up another pen. It's also making my Not Your Mama's Mud, which I have in the multiplacer. That doesn't stick as well. So yeah, now I know. And there's something black in this. What is that? I don't know what that was. Anyhow, um, I've I've attempted to multi-place with this one, and it doesn't work all that good because these are very curvy lines. Hi, Shirley. So for example, I'll show you, like, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but if and I'm just trying 4, and I just grab 4, well, see, that it won't even pick up 4. It's like now, it I have to do a lot of adjusting. So like those, I don't know if you can tell. You can't tell. They're not where they're supposed to be. So even if I multi-place, then I have to spend a lot of time going back and just moving them. And I'm like, so what's the time savings there, right? What is the time savings? You bought the Kraken. Okay. Good for you, Kaden. I hope you enjoy it. Ennis Guerrera is on my no list. I don't like her stuff. I'll just be honest and tell you, I don't like it. I don't like any of it. I've never seen any of her work I like. It's just too icky, gory for me. And I'll tell everybody that. I'll be honest about it. I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't like her. I don't like her work. Not her personally. I don't know her personally. I don't like her artwork, but anyhow. Well, I'm glad you do. A lot of people do. A lot of people love her work. So I'm glad that you do. Right? So I'm going to just turn here so I can get to what I want to do. I told you I'm going to be moving this around. It's taken forever. I mean, first of all, it's taken me forever because I diamond paint, I crochet, I read, I film, I edit, I upload. I've said this multiple times. I do a lot of stuff. And so no one project gets a lot of my time and attention. I'm flitting from one thing to the next all the time. So that's making it go slow because, I don't just sit for hours and diamond paint. If I sit for an hour, if I sit and work on something for an hour, that's a long time. That's a long time for me, an hour. Most of the time, it's 20 minutes here, a half hour there, something like that. Now, crocheting, I can crochet a little bit longer, but still, it wouldn't be more than an hour. There's no way it would be more than an hour at a time, but one sitting. I'm not that way. I'm not built that way. Right? I'm not built that way. Oh, Peggy Collins. Which one was that? Was that the big flower? Yes, the big flower one. If it's that one, I like that one. Hi, Karen. Creepy fantasy weird stuff lately. They got interesting things, that's for sure. They've come out with a lot of stuff that's not my style. Not my style at all. I did like the Puffy Gator. That one's super, super cute. It's in all of my colors. I love that one. But I haven't bought any diamond paintings this year. Nope. I haven't bought any diamond paintings this year. There's a couple I've liked. I'm still thinking about Quaint Farm. I really like Quaint Farm. But Joe is nice and said, it's a lot of brown in that one, and it looks kind of similar to other things. And I was like, yeah, okay. Hello, Relaxing with Diamonds. How are you? I'm like, okay, yeah. You're crocheting and doing puzzles. Nice. You finished Cat Crazy Chloe. Awesome. Awesome. The stained glass clematis. Yes, that one. Hi, Irene. How are you? You did get the puffy gator, Jeanette. That was cute. It was. I did like that stained glass flower. So, yeah. No DPs this year, Marianne. Yeah. 3371. That's right, Molly. 3371. The landscape black. Mm-hmm. You should have gotten Cupcake Bakery. Hello, Brenda. So I have not bought. I'm still thinking about Quaint Farm. Talked about the leopardy, lion, tiger looking thing from Dakota, which is really pretty. And then I'm like, okay, Mindy, listen to yourself. Listen. You have a Michaelgelina. You have that purple leopard. You also have the snow leopard. How many leopardy things do you need in your life? And I haven't done any of them. So do I need another one? No, I don't. Is it pretty? Absolutely. Do I need it? No, I don't. No, I don't. Oh, is that floating island thing, Catherine? I think it is. Seize the day, Lisa. Seize the day. Go seize it. Right? So I'm still at this point where I'm like, they're pretty. I like that. That's cute. I haven't hit the, whoa, damn, knock my socks off. Right? So that's what I'm waiting for. Is the, oh, damn, knock my socks off. So I haven't had that yet. Not this year. Dreamers Designs. Okay, Dreamers Designs. They had some restocks. There's some interesting restocks. There's a couple of Alan Gianna's restocked that I don't have. Do I need them all? Do I need them all? Hello. Yes, I have all the Chuck Pinsons. Do I need all of the Alan Gianna's? No. The answer's no, right? No. Beneath the cerulean sea and a kind. So Joe, you would have to tell me. See, this is already not sticking, right? So what I've been doing is I've just been pulling out the glue dot and flipping it around. Can you clean a glue dot? Can you clean the dust off a glue dot? I don't know. I'm going to try it one more time. And then I'm going to pull out the other pen because I'm getting frustrated. I moved my little stand with my glue dots and all that stuff. It's been in here in the office since before Thanksgiving. And I just moved it back out to the kitchen today and put it back on the kitchen table. because. Yeah, I don't know exactly what those are, Joe. I don't remember names very well. I don't remember names. Right, Molly? Molly. I cannot be held responsible for the fact that Dreamers Designs has beautiful landscape paintings and we feel the need to go buy them. I can't take responsibility for that. You'll have to take that up with Dreamers Designs. Take that up with them. I literally had 2 things in my cart at Dreamers Designs, and I had a code, and then I found a better code, and I realized it actually let me use the code because that was buy 2, get 1 free, and it was going to let me use it. I thought I'd already used that, but it was going to let me use it. So here I am playing with numbers, right? How much can I get these 2 for? Well, how much can I get these 3 for if I do this code? And I was like, it's about the same amount of money to get 3. And I'm like, I'm talking myself into it, right? And then at the last minute, I'm like, no, it's still $100 and something. No, don't do it. So I backed out like 2, 3 times, I think. They're still tempting me though. But anyhow, I'm trying not to buy unless I absolutely have to have it. Right? Oh, not Trisha Riley Matthews. Now that would get me into some trouble, Bonnie, probably. If it's new stuff, I'd probably be in trouble. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, the dolphin. Okay. Other one is a lady with sunglasses, lots of color. Is it an older one, Joe? Is the dolphin one this week and the other lady is an older one? Autumn Oasis and Winter Angel got you. Mm-hmm. Right? Buy one, get one 50. See, Tammy, I had a buy two, get one free. And I was like, that's what I saw at first, I think, was buy one, get one half off. Then I found a buy two, get one free. And then I'm like, oh, let me just put one more in my cart. I liked the dragonflies, like from last week. I'm like, I'm certain I can find another painting I like, right? That's no problem. See, I'm playing this game with myself. Then I have Sue, and she's like, well, you're going to start getting your Social Security. And I'm like, not yet. Not yet. I'm not. It's not coming until like next month or so. So, no, I don't have that money. I do not have that cash on hand. I can't do it. Mm-mm. So, anyhow, the other reason that this thing's taken me so long, you guys, is because there's a lot of rhinestones. There's a lot of drills to place. And I'm placing most of them one at a time, of course. But there's a lot of them. There aren't a lot of special drills for this. I think there's only 2 special drills. When I get over here into the leaves, I get a little tiny marquee in the leaves. So that'll be good. Hello. Turn the light on. Just turn the light on brighter. And I don't remember somebody with sunglasses. What in the world? I can't look now. Anyhow, what was I just saying? I was saying something. Anyhow, it's going slow. The only other special drill on the whole thing is this, like the center of the sunflowers, or those are daisies. Center of the daisies. Yeah. So it's taken a long time. A long time. You saw somebody do Autumn Oasis. Nice. I have so many beautiful paintings to do. Dale's been playing this game. It's like the wood pieces. You got to put them together and make squares, to clear out your square and all that kind of stuff. Well, he's sitting on the couch today. I'm crocheting and he's playing this game. And he shows me his phone. And it's showing a Dreamer's Designs painting. He's like, look at this one. I'm like, oh. He says, you could do that one. I'm like, I could. I actually could do that when I have it. He goes, of course you do. It was an Alan Gianna. It was one with the ocean behind it, Yeah. I said, yeah, I have that one. He goes, okay. Then a little while later, a couple minutes later, he shows me another one. Another ad came up from Dreamer's Designs for him. And here's another picture. And I was like, what about this one? I'm like, no, I don't like that one. That's an Alice in Wonderland. And it's that one lady that does these girls. She's new. I don't know what her name is, though. She does like big-eyed girls. Maritza's in love with them. I know that. If you watch Maritza, she's in love with this artist. But I'm like, no, don't want that one. I was just laughing, though. The one that they show, I'm like, yep, that was an Alan Gianna. I have that. Mm-hmm. Cracked me up, though. So he likes it. He likes it. There's that, I'm missing 5 Allens. Is it 5, Sue? We counted the other day. Was it 5? There's 4? I don't know. No, I'm not going for it. I don't need them all. I really don't need all of them. So I don't have either of the lighthouses. There's the gingerbread lighthouse. That's the one that got me looking, was the gingerbread lighthouse. It came back into stock, and somebody had said it's going to be discontinued. And I'm like, well, if I ever want the gingerbread lighthouse, now's the time. So I went looking. It's so dangerous to just go looking, right? So I had that one, and then there's one of the like little cabiny ones. I think it's like Brookside. It's almost like a Pinson title, Brookside or something like that. I don't have that one. I didn't get it at the time because it's similar to one of the others with a little cabin in the flowers and all that. So I didn't get that one when it came out. But now I'm like, it's back in stock. I think I need it. Right? I think I need it. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Karen. um, yeah. Sue's like, yes, you do need them all. And I don't have that one either, Molly. I don't have the well, the gingerbread lighthouse. The gingerbread lighthouse one is back, Molly. Just so you know. Just so you know, it's back. Oh boy. Yeah, Dreamers Designs had dolphins. Oh, Joe, are you talking about Dreamers Designs or are you talking about Diamond Art Club? Because both of them had dolphins. You're right, Jess. You're right, they are. They're all beautiful, even if they look similar. You're right. I understand that. I do. But I just need to finish some things. I've still got the same ones going that I've had going for months. As far as big ones, I've got one Dreamers Designs downstairs on the table, which I can't get to because it's covered up with my Craftably fairy, the Jody Bergsma, which I worked on today. I worked on it. I finished up a section, and that's not saying much, but I finished up a section. I still have, oh my gosh, there's 2 sections I have paper on. And then there's probably 6 more sections at least, I think. It's just taken me forever. Because, when you work on it for half an hour at a time, you don't get a whole lot done. And that one, oh my gosh, that one, it's got just lines of hair. It's just like strands. Like you got to go like one at a time practically. Do. It's crazy. It's taking forever. I know, Sue, you're really trying. Oh, Diamond Art Club. I'll have to look and see what that one was. I don't remember. I don't have room for them because of the gnomes. I liked the stained glass, Emma. I was not a fan of the monkeys. I mean, hey, with the monkeys. I like them, but not those monkeys. Wasn't a fan of those monkeys. Anyhow. So, yeah, I'm waiting for the wow. But now if $100 fell off a tree and landed in my lap, that'd be a different story. But I just paid my bills today and I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't buy anything. I'm glad I didn't buy any diamond paintings when I was thinking about it. As Social Security can't come fast enough, right? Ay, ay, ay. What have I spent my money on? I don't even know. I haven't bought diamond paintings. Where did it all go? Where did it go? Jeez. Anybody else like that? You're just like, what happened? What happened? Hi, Cynthia. You're waiting for some Flintstones. Well, I know. They keep showing that ad that has the Flintstones on it, but yeah, I don't know. Wilma! Who grew up with the Flintstones? Oh my gosh, right? Watch so many Flintstone shows. And then, for a long time, Dale had the quitting call, when it's quitting time at the rock quarry or whatever. Everything was perfect. Dale had that as his ringtone, and it would go off at 4:00 when he'd get out of work. And we ended up jokingly living on a rock quarry, because we have so many rocks here. Every time you put a shovel in the ground, there's a rock. Or like this summer when it's time to mow the lawn again, I know he's going to be like, a new rock popped up. It's in my way. Running over it with a lawnmower. Just came out of nowhere. I can hear it already. It happens every summer. Every spring, he's out there. Where'd that damn rock come from? And then you hear the lawnmower. Like he's hitting the rocks, you know. I'm like, oh, whoop, Dale hit a rock. Dale hit a rock. You won't get the flower and the tiger. What's that mean? You won't get the flower and the tiger. Oh yeah, Jetsons too. Them too. Mm-hmm. Right, Molly? Yep. Those just don't leave your head, do they? They stick with you. They were oldies but goodies. Just, like we've said, they don't make them like that anymore. They just don't make them like that anymore. Good old shows, good old music, good old rock music. There's nothing like good old rock music. It's just not the same anymore. It's not the same. So Dale has Ms. A out there play, like he says, play my playlist. Well, it's all the old stuff, like from the 70s, but she never continues the playlist. She just starts it over. So we don't know what else is on her playlist. And I don't know what playlist it is. I've tried to tell him, okay, let's go into my phone. Let's go into Amazon Music, because I have that with my Prime, Let's go into Amazon Music and let's find some actual playlists that you would like, that has the kind of music we'd like to listen to. And then we can ask specifically for, this playlist, because we know we like that music. Oh, you would get the flower and the tiger. Okay. A large mechanical dinosaur. Oh, you're watching them now? That's cool. Hi, Anita. So that's what we should do, is actually like investigate some of the playlists that are available and, ask for one specifically. And then it'll play that playlist. Because, it all started with, I think I love you. I think I love you. I'm like, okay. So he asked for her to play that song one day. And then, she just kept going with other songs that were similar. And that is now his playlist, apparently. Yeah. And so you can imagine what kind of songs those are. Some of them are good and some were just like, no. So I find myself going, skip, skip, skip that one. Go to the next one. Skip, But he actually hasn't done it in, I don't know, a good week. I don't think it's been since I've heard, I think I love you. Isn't that what life is made for? Or something like that. Hi, Darcy. You could use a Rosie. A Rosie? What's a Rosie? 60s, 70s, and 80s. Hi, Deborah. Good morning. Oh, glad you woke up to come join us. I'm being presumptuous here, but oh, goodness. So, what else is happening? Dale has left the home. He's left our house here. He has gone to my sister's house. He has gone to do something very disgusting. Disgusting. Necessary, but disgusting. So last week we talked about eggs, right? I know we talked about eggs. Or did I talk about eggs in my whipping chat? Somewhere I talked about eggs. I don't know. Price of eggs. So my sister has like 80 some chickens. She's down a little. She's down a little from her normal, like almost 100 chickens, I think. Yeah. So anyhow, she has, I've talked about it before. She has all these individual small coops that house 4 to 6 or 7 chickens in each one, right? Each one has its rooster and its girls. And that's how they should stay. This rooster needs to sleep with these girls and don't get mixed up or. So imagine she has a rooster in all of these, probably 15, 20. I don't know how many roosters she has. A bunch. Anyhow, a bunch. Um, oh, Rosie. Thank you, Darcy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we could all use one of those. Oh, I'll talk about that in a minute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You named her Rosie. That's funny. Yes. So, right, eggs are the new shortage. You're right. And they're super expensive. You can find them, they're just super expensive. So, we're cherishing our chickens and we're actually trying to buy some more chickens because we had one die one day last week, one died, or earlier this week. And it's just they get old, they just get old, and winter's hard, even though they're well taken care of, they got warmth, they got heat, they got light in their coop, all the good things. But when you get old, it's harder for them. So we lost one. So we only have 3 laying hens. So Dale's at that point where he's seriously talking about going and getting some more chickens. There's people that are selling them, and he's seriously considering making a chicken purchase. And I'm like, I'm not going to say no. I will not say no, right? So anyhow, my sister and all of her roosters grow spurs on the backs of their legs, right? And these spurs can be lethal weapons. They're daggers, literal daggers, and they get long. So she has, I don't know how many, I don't know what the count is for today, but she has several of them that she would like their spurs cut. So imagine you have this great big old claw thing sticking out the back of your leg, right? And you cut them. You cut them off, right? So Dale takes his Dremel and he takes like the cutting tool part of the Dremel and just kind of saws them like, yeet, yeet, and saws. You don't saw them off completely, and it's just like you're giving them a trim. You know what I mean? They have to be trimmed. Actually, Chuck needs his done as well. His are getting really long, so he needs his done too. But he's going over to her house to trim chickens' spurs. Mm-hmm. And imagine, wow, that was a big bang. Loud, big bang. Um, they smell. It smells when you do that. It's really, really stinky. And he'll come home and he'll smell like that. It's gross. It's really gross. So that's what he's doing. He's off tonight to go over there, and it's like sawing through, imagine sawing through something. Never mind. You get the picture, right? So it's smelly, it's stinky. More power to him. Good, have fun. Yeah. So when it's time to do Chuck, now, of course, somebody has to hold the bird. Somebody has to hold the bird while he grabs a hold of the foot and does the sawing of the spur, right? So when we do Chuck, guess who's got to hold Chuck? I'll have to hold Chuck. Yeah. I mean, it'll be fine. It will be fine. Chuck will be good because, first of all, Dale's there. And second of all, he's being held, so he won't do anything stupid. It's only when he's free and I'm free that he thinks he should get stupid, right? And chase me and chase the dogs or kids or whatever. I don't know. Just he likes to exert his maleness and his dominance over the world. But yay. Um, can you freeze eggs in the shell? I don't know. I don't think so. No idea. If I was going to freeze my eggs, I would crack them open and I would freeze them as like without the shell. You know what I mean? Yeah. You would never ever have a rooster. Right, Jess? A 5 dozen box went from $11.50 to $24, right? I know. Okay. Did you guys hear it that time? Uh, I don't know what is going on. That is some loud bangs. Loud, loud bangs. Well, Molly, it really, the egg thing has to do with bird flu. So, some of the big plants that have thousands of chickens, and so they lay, thousands of eggs, have had bird flu go through their flock. And once bird flu is detected, they have to axe everybody. Yeah, because it's super contagious and it spreads super fast. And so it's taking out entire barn full of chickens. Now that I look in this bag where these came out of, I'm like, yeah, the bag is nasty. Okay, they're dusty. All right. Yeah, open them, right? Not like crack them, right? Crack them. Okay, it's our neighbors that shoot targets, but I don't know what they're shooting tonight and why they're shooting anything right now because it's dark. But it's the neighbors across the way. They are shooting something, and it's super loud. Super loud. I don't know anything about guns, but this is super loud. Like, I don't know what they got going on. Yeah, the egg thing is just crazy. Hello, Ms. Nicole. How are you? I don't know. No, they do stupid stuff over there. Like they'll just sit there and they'll just like shoot off rounds and rounds of ammunition just, because. I mean, I guess that's what you do when you live out in the country. What you do for fun and kicks and all that, right? Hicks and their kicks. Oh, goodness. I don't know. Those are loud. That's been like the third one. It's just been like almost like an explosion. It's not an explosion. I know it's not, but yikes. Hello, Risa. Yes, yes, they do. They put the whole flock down. The whole flock goes bye-bye. Yep. That's why we have to be really careful here. It's like you don't want like a lot of people from that don't live here, going out messing with your birds because you never know what they might bring, especially somebody who has chickens themselves, because you never know what their chickens have and what they might be sharing. You know what I mean? We're hanging in there. We're doing good. Yeah. Well, the same thing. Chicken eggs, chickens. Yeah. Literally, if one gets sick, they put the whole group down. So if it's like, okay, there's a place that's out by us, and they have, I don't even know how many barns. I don't know how many barns they have, but the big, long barns, there's probably 5 or 6 of them. And they're just filled with chickens. Filled with chickens. Now, these are the chickens that you would get your typical white eggs from. Chickens who don't get out. They're in the barn. They're in pens, cages, whatever. These are not free range. These are not brown eggs. They're just your typical white laying chickens, white egg laying chickens. And if one of those gets sick, it just tends to just run through the whole thing and they'll end up taking out that whole barn. Now, oh, dang it all. That was not me messing with the button. I messed with the cord. I'm tempted to okay, I'm going to move it. Just bear with me. I'm just going to move. We're going to rearrange. So I stopped doing that. So I stopped doing that. I'm going to turn it around. Okay. And keep hitting the cord. Here, go this way. Stay over here now. Out of my way. Yeah, there. Stay there. I dropped it the other day. Well, I didn't drop it. I should say it slid off the chair. I had it on the chair and it just went whoop and slid off. And I was like, uh, be okay, please. Be okay. Be all right. It's not like it's the only light pad I have, but it's one I like and it fits on this table very nicely. So I don't want it to break. Don't want it to break. Hi, Brandy. We talked about you earlier in your cold Florida weather, bringing visitors down there to the cold. What are you thinking? Yes, it can come from wild migrating birds too. Yes, Canadian geese. Yeah, we don't have any geese here. We do, but they don't stop here. They don't stop. They don't hang out in our pond. They don't because we have ducks. Our ducks just, deter them from hanging out here. And that's fine with me. We don't want the geese here. Now, I don't have anything against geese except, they might have bird flu. So, but yeah, that's the deal with the eggs, folks. So Mr. Dipple's thinking, I think I need a few more chickens. I think I need a few more chickens. So I won't discourage that at all. I will not discourage him. All right, back to Rosie. Rosie the maid. Okay, let me tell a little story about today. Now, those of you who have husbands, do you have husbands that clean? Do you have husbands that clean? I know that might be a thing that some of you don't know about because, my husband cleans, okay? My husband cleans. Hi, Becca. So, once in a blue moon, said Jennifer. Well, my husband decided today was the day to clean. He was ready to clean. And by clean, what I mean is he was going to start in our bedroom and bathroom and clean the bathroom, clean the toilets, vacuum, that kind of stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, fine. I said, I need to finish editing and uploading a video. I need to check out the status of my checking account. I need to pay some bills. Okay. And he's like, fine. I'm just going to go vacuum and blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. You go vacuum. So I did all that stuff, and he's still in the bedroom and the bathroom, and he's still doing stuff. And I go in there, and I'm like, just checking on what he's doing, He's got everything that may have been on the floor in the bedroom is now on the bed. Everything, you know? So I'm like, all right, I'm just turning around and I'm leaving. I'll just leave him to this. I said, I'm going to go back to the office. I'm working on some stuff in the office. I'm going to straighten up a few things. And that's what I did. So I came back to the office and I put things away. I finished paying the bills. I organized some stuff. I took care of the drills from the Craftably lighthouse, that big thing. Took care of that. He did not shampoo today, but he was vacuuming. It only helps when you're sick. Cleaning husband, what? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so he likes to clean. But, okay, here's the problem. I messed around in here. I put things away. I put a lot of things away that were just like on the floor, in the way. They'd been shoved in here over the holidays, right? So, looking for a substitute for eggs. Oh. Oh, no, no, no garbanzos. Don't do that, Molly. Don't. No. Anyhow, Molly's leaving now. You gotta go. Did you hear me like tell you not to put the garbanzo beans in your food before you left? Anyhow, um, I just kept doing what I was doing, and then I realized he's not in the bedroom anymore. He had vacuumed the bathroom in the hallway, and that's kind of where it all stopped. And then he disappeared. And so I worked around for a few more minutes, and then I was like, well, where did he go? What's he doing? So I started looking around for him. Well, he was downstairs. I was actually going downstairs to take care of some stuff from up here, and he's downstairs. Now he's sitting in the chair downstairs. And I'm like, oh, you're down here. I said, what you doing? He goes, oh, nothing, not much. I'm like, oh, okay, just taking a break? Eh. He's just sitting in his chair, playing his little wood pieces game, whatever the thing's called, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. So I was down there and I had some pictures to put away and some other things I was trying to put away. And he's still sitting in the chair. So finally, I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down here at my table and I'm going to work on this ferry. I'm going to work on the ferry for a while. And that's what I did. Well, he finally got up and he started looking at his bookshelves down there. And he starts looking through stuff that's on the bookshelves. And he's like, I have this and I have that. And he's telling me what's there. And then he opens up this little bank. And it looks like a friar. You know what I mean? If I say a friar, like with the gown and the like bald head or whatever. It's like this little friar dude. And he opens it up and he starts taking out money. He's got coins and all kinds of stuff in this little bank type thing. So then he's all interested in this and he keeps bringing them over to me because he can't read the dates without his glasses, right? I can read the dates up close just fine. So he keeps handing me these. He's like, look at this. What's the date on this one? Well, look at this. This is pretty cool. You know where this is from? Well, no, this is from Jamaica. I'm like, okay. So he just played and played and played with this money, right? So I kept diamond painting, right? We're not working. I guess we're taking a break. You're playing with your money. Next thing I know, he starts talking about his quarters, the state quarters, bicentennial quarters. I'm like, okay. And then he's like coming upstairs and he's got this other box where the quarters are, the bicentennial quarters, the state quarters, $2 bills, all that kind of stuff. And he brings that downstairs and he starts looking through that stuff and showing me that stuff and starts organizing these quarter folders with the quarters in them because they were supposed to be collected for his kids and he wants to make sure everything's right. And I'm like, where did we go wrong here from cleaning the bedroom, the bathroom, sweeping, to now we're playing with coins and money. And then now he's put the money away and now he's upstairs and he's taken some of this bug stuff down off the shelves. And I was like, what are you doing now? And he's like, well, I have this one mug down here in the cabinet, and I know there's some more like that upstairs. So I'm going to go upstairs, I'm going to get them, and I'm going to bring them down here. And I'm like, I looked at him and I said, honey, I said, you realize that your ADD's kicking in? And he goes, what? What are you talking about? And I was like, never mind. Just never mind. Meanwhile, is the bedroom back to any reasonable amount of organization? No. Everything's still, the vacuum's still in the middle of the hallway. Everything's still on the bed. Have the toilets been cleaned? No. No. I'm just like, what went wrong with this plan to clean? What went wrong? And I just looked at him at that point and I said, okay, well, I gotta go. I got some places I gotta go. I gotta go to Lowe's and I have to go return this Amazon return to the UPS store. I'm like, so I'm gonna go do that now. And okay, he said, all right, have fun with that. I'm surprised he didn't say, oh, well, I got to go someplace. I'll go with you. But he didn't. He's like, okay, well, you have fun. And I'm like, all right. So I go to look for my tennis shoes. My tennis shoes. And I'll give you one guess where my tennis shoes are. They're in the bedroom. They're on the bed, right? I'm like, okay, there's my shoes. All right. I know I had socks with my shoes. Now, don't get grossed out that I'm wearing socks. I just barely wore the socks yesterday for like a few minutes. So I wasn't putting them in the laundry yet. Right? So I'm like, where's my socks? My socks are buried underneath all this other stuff on the bed. I'm like, this plan really, really went wrong. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not putting it back together. It's not my responsibility, right? You started this. You piled it all up on the bed. Everything in the bathroom, like the scale and the trash can, those weren't on the bed. They were just all over the place in the bathroom, like where they didn't belong, you know? And I'm just saying to myself, no, no, no. Don't go in there. Don't go in there and start putting everything back. Don't go in there and start making things right. It's his job to do. He made the mess, right? So I didn't. I right? I wasn't gonna do it, Tammy. I was like, no, I'm not putting it all back, right? So I went to run my couple of errands, which was an epic fail because the UPS store closed at 3:30 in the afternoon. Who closes at 3:30 in the afternoon? That seemed quite odd to me. I could understand 5 o'clock. I could understand noon. Who closes at 3:30? Apparently, the UPS store does. So I never did get that done. Anyhow, I come home and I'm like, okay, what will he have done while I've been gone? What will have gotten accomplished while I've been gone? I mean, I'm gone for like an hour, right? You don't want to finish it. See, apparently neither did he, right? So I come home after being gone a good hour and I'm just kind of looking around. First of all, he's nowhere to be seen. I don't know where he's at. And I look in the hallway, the vacuum's still there. I walk down the hallway, I look into the bedroom, and I'm like, everything's exactly the same. And I was like, oh, okay, so he's done nothing. What has he done? What's he done? He's downstairs in the bathroom downstairs, and he's like, are you looking for me? And I'm like, well, yeah, I wonder what you're up to. Well, I'm down here. If you need to know, that's what I'm doing. I'm down here. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. Just wonder where you were. Letting you know I'm home, right? And I don't know what he did while I was gone that whole time. Nothing. Oh, he said he got on the computer and looked up something. I think he was checking on chickens. I think that's what he said it was. He was looking to see if the guy responded about the chickens. I was like, okay. I'm like, all right. I'm just still waiting. I'm just still waiting, right? I'm not picking it up. I'm not picking it up. It's your job. You take care of it, right? So, next thing I know, he's out in the living room. He's on the couch and he's playing his little wood game again. I'm like, okay, all right. This is how we're going to do it. Okay, all right. So, I go out and I sit on the couch with him. I pick up my crocheting. And I sit there and I start crocheting and I watch him play his little wood game. That's when he was showing me the Dreamers Designs ads, right? I'm like, okay. So then I just kind of nonchalantly, I'm like, so what are we doing for dinner? I said, we got leftovers. We got to use leftovers, but what do you want? We can have chili, or we can have turkey. We can have turkey sandwiches. We can, what do you want? He said, I don't know. I don't really care. What do you want? Whatever you want. I'm like, okay, I'm going to say we do turkey sandwiches then. I don't feel like having chili. Okay. So then he gets up and he says, I'll do the turkey sandwiches because you do something weird when you do your turkey sandwich. So does anybody make hot turkey sandwiches? Like you got, we had leftover turkey from just like a turkey breast, and you make a hot turkey sandwich. Have you ever done that? You know what I'm talking about? So I take 2 pieces of bread, 2 slices of bread, put turkey, right, between the slices of bread, and then put gravy all over that. Well, he doesn't like it that way. He only likes 1 slice of bread with turkey on top of it. So he wants his open face. No 2 slices of bread, right? But because I do something funky with mine, he was like, well, I'll go make the turkey sandwiches. So he could make it the way he wanted, and then I could make mine the way I wanted. I'm like, that's fine. That's fine. So we had our little turkey sandwiches, and I'm cleaning up, and it's getting closer to time for me to go live. And so I'm just doing what I do, fiddling around, getting my tripod, doing this, doing that. And guess what? Guess where he was? He was in the bedroom. He was putting things back together. It can be done. It can be done. So here's a tip for you. Here's a tip. Don't pick up after them. Don't do it. Don't go behind them and clean up their messes. They will do it. I mean, I'm certain he was thinking, well, it's got to be put back together, otherwise there's no place to sleep tonight. Because I was fully prepared to just hang out on the couch. I was just going to be like, I'll just stay on the couch. I'll sit on the couch and I'll crochet and I'll just get sleepy and tired and I'll fall asleep and I'll just be like, I wasn't going to do it. I just wasn't. I've done it so many times where I go behind him, putting things back that he's moved as he's cleaning. Because he's just like this little whirlwind, it's like, whew, whew, everything goes everywhere, right? But does it make it back? No. So he cleaned it up. He cleaned up. Well, welcome, Grace. I'm glad we could keep you company this morning. Evening for us. But yeah, I was like, okay, all right then. Now, did the toilets get cleaned? No. Will the toilets get cleaned tomorrow? I don't know. Am I going to worry about it? No, I'm not. One thing I wanted to do, this is what I wanted to do. I actually had the vacuum in here because I told you I was straightening up this office and cleaning up the office. I wanted to vacuum the office because there is nothing like a bright, sunny day to show you how dirty things are, right? So this morning, not only did I discover I had dirty, dusty drills, I noticed how dirty and dusty the floor is in here. And I was like, oh my God, that needs to be cleaned. So I wanted to vacuum in here. And since I didn't have my big painting set up on this table or anything, it's easy to move stuff around. That's why I was picking up stuff that was shoved in here on the floor before the holidays. I had a plan. Until my vacuum cleaner was taken from my grip. And then he went and made a huge mess. So this still has not been vacuumed in here. Yeah. Anyhow, another day, right? You always vacuum at 4:30 because the sun. See? The sun. Wow. It does interesting things. It shows up that dirt so well, right? I was like, holy cow, this room is dirty, dusty. And it has been vacuumed. Okay, in all honesty, it probably hasn't been vacuumed since before the holidays, before I started moving everything in here to get it out of the way, right? Yeah. Joe, the gnomes are still in here. The gnomes don't have a home. I have homeless gnomes. I have to find something big to store them in. I need a bin, something to put them in so I can take them downstairs. I could just take them downstairs and set them up like they are. I suppose I could, but I feel they need a box. I don't know. I have other things that just sit downstairs, like my snowmen, which are very similar to the gnomes. They just sit down there in front of the shelving. But I mean, they could just go sit down there. I don't know. That's a whole nother thing there. A whole nother thing, right? That whole basement, spare bedroom, crafting disasters, a whole nother story. But if we can manage to vacuum the rest of the upstairs, clean the toilets, I think it would be good for a while, right? It would be good for a while. And then maybe I could just keep them there year round. Perfect. It's perfect. They are red. They could look like Valentine's gnomes, right? Yeah. I know, right? They're going to have a whole little house to live in. That's right, Grace. They need their own space. Exactly. Oh, a Swiffer. Yeah. Well, you just Swiffer the floor. Do you use a wet Swiffer, a dry Swiffer? What do you do? I will wet Swiffer my floors. But I vacuum them first. So I vacuum the floors and then I will wet Swiffer them. But I mean, I don't do that all the time. I got one of those, you know what I mean? And I clean the floors because sometimes, they get mud and stuff, and you just got to get it clean with that solution, that spray or whatnot. But I don't Swiffer the floors. He did ask me today. He looked at me and he said, "Okay, when you cleaned the railing, the banister and all that," he said, how'd you get between all of these when you cleaned this?" I said, "With a rag." And that's where it all stopped. That is really where the cleaning stopped. He was to the hallway, he was to the banister, and when he asked me how I'd cleaned it, when I cleaned it the last time, how I cleaned it, then he stopped. That's where he stopped. It was funny. I was like, oh, I see. So do you dry Swiffer it and then wet jut it? Is that what you do? Is that how you do that? So yeah, he kind of stopped there. He got to the banister, and I guess he thought, well, I don't want to do that. That sounds like a lot of work to clean it by hand. But I did. I mean, it was a while ago now, but I went and I got a rag, and we have this like wood cleaner, preservative type stuff, and I got a rag and I went around every spindle, down at the bottom, every spot I did by hand. And it took a while. It looked really good for a long time, but it really needs to be done again. He wasn't up for that today, so that's when he decided he was going downstairs. He had to do something downstairs. Maybe he was going downstairs to look for the cleaner for the banister. Right? Yeah, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was escaping. He was just escaping. Oh boy. So that's that. Um, Pet dry ones? What's a pet one do? Well, I'll tell you what. this morning with the sun shining, because where I'm at, you can't tell from here, but I'm sitting here, right? And straight out that direction is the back door. Like straight through there is the back door. So the sun was shining right in from that back door all the way across the floor from the door all the way through to here, right? And so that's what I could see a lot of, was just little itty bitty hairs, which I know are dog hairs. Yeah, but it needs more than that, Teresa. It needs a little conditioning at this point. It needs a little, hydration. It needs some wood cleaning preservative stuff on it. Oh, I don't know, Joe. Hi, Allison. I don't know. He could very well get up tomorrow and be like, "Well, I never did get the toilets cleaned, so I clean the toilets." But on Sundays, the plan usually is to get up and go to the gym, and then we go to the grocery store. Now, this whole retirement thing has really thrown all that for a loop, right? Like, okay, um, Friday, yeah, yesterday, Friday, I had physical therapy for my knee. Now, it's the first time, it's the second time. I went once, got a little evaluation done, and they're like, yeah, we think we can help, blah, 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 blah. So they set up 2 appointments a week for me. Okay. And now, I don't know why. I didn't ask, but Dale has taken me both times, or he's driven both times. He's gone with me. Now, he's not coming into therapy. He sits in the car, and it's like I have a designated driver now. We're driving Miss Daisy, apparently. Like, I'm not capable. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to have someplace to go. Maybe that's it. Let me just drive you out to the hospital. Okay, fine. So, anyhow, last night, um, I had therapy. And why was I telling you about my therapy? Why was I telling you about therapy? I don't even remember now. Oh my gosh. The whole point of the story has left my brain. The whole point left my brain. Why did I bring that up? Hello, Christopher. The gym. The gym. The gym. The gym. The gym. Yes. Oh gosh. No. I don't know. We go to the gym on Sundays. Oh, here we go. Thank you. But the whole schedule's been thrown off. Yes. So last night, as we're leaving therapy, the whole question of dinner came up again. Dinner again, right? Always the question of dinner. So we were going to have something. I don't know what it was. Oh, ribs. We had ribs in the crock pot. And so he's like, what are we going to have with the ribs? I don't know. I don't know what we're going to have. Well, let's stop at this little grocery store. It's like some family fair or something, some little hometown grocery store, but they have a deli and that kind of stuff, right? So I was done with therapy by 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. And it's about 15 minutes, between 15 and 20 to get there and to get home. We didn't get home until about 6:30 or so. What were we doing? We were at this little grocery store. We went to go to the deli. In my mind, we went to go to the deli to get some side dishes to go with the ribs. Let's pick up some pasta salad, some potato salad, No. We wandered the entire store like we were doing our weekly grocery shopping. And he's like, did we ever get this? Do we need this? Did we get that? How many of these do we have? And I'm just like, can we go? Can we go now? I thought we were just going to come in, grab a couple things, and leave. No, it was well over an hour in this little store. And I was just like, Lord have mercy, you know? I'm glad it's Friday night and we don't really have any plans, but I kind of had a plan. My plan was to go home after therapy here because now I've been tortured a bit to go home and just like watch some YouTube videos because I'm trying to get caught up on the people I watch on YouTube. I'm so far behind. Watch some YouTube videos, diamond paint, and I did finally, but it was just a lot later than I had anticipated, right? Yes, things are still messed up. Things are still like, oh, Brandy, dinner. I'm tired of talking about dinner. I'm tired of dinner. Oh, I thought these were going to be a yellow AB, and they are not. That's weird. The black drills are just a regular black drill, but I thought these would be like yellow AB. Nope. Oh, no, don't go that way. Don't spill. No, they're just regular yellow drills. All right, then. I see how we are. Okay. And they are not very shiny. So you know what that means. You know what that means, right? Yeah. How are the pigs in the boat? Sorry, Brandy, but that's funny. That was funny stuff, right? Oh, if you guys didn't watch it, oh my goodness, Brandy, I gotta do it. I gotta call it out, okay? Remember talking about pigs in a blanket a while back? Brandy's husband made her pigs in a blanket, and it was after our book live on Tuesday. And he came in, he was all nice and sweet, and he brought her pigs in a blanket. She called them the adult pigs in a blanket. And I was like, what? So I've explained, if you don't understand pigs in a blanket are a hot dog. Just take a hot dog, right? You got a hot dog, and you take the crescent roll and you just wrap it. You wrap the crescent roll around the hot dog, right? Right. Okay. So, but you put cheese in the hot dog first. You split it and you put cheese down the center, and then you wrap your crescent roll around it. Okay. So her husband comes in with her pigs in the blanket. And they were like, it must have been like at least 2 crescent rolls, I swear. And I think he made a boat out of them. Okay, here's my drill tray, right? Imagine this is biscuit dough with a hot dog inside it, like just sitting on top, like it's in a canoe. What? It was like a canoe dog. But she didn't get any cheese. I was like, oh my gosh. I don't have any takeout menus here, Sue. We don't have any takeout. So we don't have takeout menus. There's no place to go take. And then, okay, so he brought her those. I think she had 2 of those. And then she goes, and then I have this. And she holds up another hot dog and she's like flinging it back and forth in front of the camera. It's a burnt weenie. We were just laughing away. Oh my gosh. It was so funny. But it was definitely not pigs in a blanket. That was not pigs in a blanket. Oh, there was some sausages wrapped that had cheese. So he took sausages. What? Sausages wrapped that had cheese in them? What? It was at the end of the book live on Tuesday, Joe. It was hilarious. Right, Jennifer? It's like, oh my goodness. It was so funny. I know. Dinner? Oh my gosh. Dinner. I'm like, who is not over dinner, right? Tired of talking about dinner, trying to figure out what's for dinner, who's going to make the dinner. Okay, that's where you need the Jetsons, right? Can we just go over there and push a button and be like, oh, here's dinner. It comes out like this. You know, I'm so tired of dinner. I mean, I'm tired of eating, but I seem to do plenty of it. I can't seem to lose a pound, but oh, goodness. I'm just done with dinners. Anyhow, that's my fun and festivities over the last few days. I didn't even get to talk about shopping with Angie. There's just too much to talk about, you guys. Too much to talk about. But Angie and I did some shopping together. There's a little bit of video footage. I'm going to put together a vlog. You don't want to miss that. That's pretty funny. That's funny. So anyhow, I guess it's time for me to go. Yes, I'm finally making some progress, but I got a lot to go yet. All these 6s around the petals, and there's 5s around the petals. Then all the centers. Oh my gosh. Now you wonder why, special drills can take a long time. This one's taken forever. Forever. Now, if they would have had like some big old marquees or something around those petals, we got to rock this baby out, right? But no, let's just do all rhinestones. It's taken forever. Forever. You don't cook, your husband cooks his own dinner. Brandy just sits there and like, whatever you bring me. I'm like, I couldn't do that. I could not do that. I know. I'm too fussy. No. Oh, you got a new Mexican restaurant in your town. Nice. Oh, goodness. Right over dinner. Just over it. Whatever. Just would something just appear and I would just eat it, right? That would be great. Garbage night. That's what we were kind of doing tonight, except all we managed to eat was a little bit of the salads from last night and some of the turkey. I don't know who's going to eat that chili. I don't know if anybody's going to eat the chili. The chili might go to waste. I don't know. There's not much of it. So the chili, there's not enough for both of us. We can't both have the chili. So I don't know. One person would have to have chili and one would have to have something else. So how's that work? I don't know. How about we just order pizza every night? How's that? Okay, so here's the other problem. We don't have anybody that would deliver pizza to our house. So you have to go get the pizza. So that's no fun either, right? You got to go pick up your food. I'm telling you, we don't have takeout menus here because there's no takeout. I mean, you can call and order stuff, but you got to go get it. And you got to drive a ways to go get it because, like I've told you, in my little town, there's a McDonald's, there's a Subway, and there's a bar/restaurant. Well, there's 2 of those, but you have to go get your stuff. Nobody's delivering nothing around here. We don't have no Grub Hubs or Door Dashes or yeah. So nope. That's how it goes, folks. Small town life. It's great. We're just going to eat chicken eggs. No, we're not, because they're not laying eggs. Oh boy. I could eat pizza. I really could eat pizza, but then I would be even more blimped up than I am now. Right? I can't eat more pizza. No. I love pizza, but But Teresa, I think it's beyond freezing it at this point. It's been several days, like 3 days probably. So I don't think we want to freeze the chili. No, I think it's going to go. Anyhow, I'm going to go. So, my husband left at 7:00, right? Been gone an hour and a half. Are we keeping track? How long does it take to go saw off chicken spurs? I don't know. We'll see when he shows up. But you know what? After I say goodnight to you guys, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do whatever I want. Right? I do whatever I want. I'm going to diamond paint and I'm just going to live my best life. All right. Well, look, I have green leaves. Green leaves. Look at me go. I got green leaves. I have my ladybugs done. The white daisies are they have petals. They don't have their centers, but it's getting there. It's going to be so pretty, but dang, it's a lot. It's a lot. All right. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you later. All righty. Bye, you guys.